Hello guys, so welcome back to my another video. So in today's video I am going to convert my hyperland config to another level, which will be the nice and best config I have ever seen. So firstly I will show you my config which I have currently. So this is my kitty terminal and this is the blur that I have kept, just like you see, and this is my browser and this is my OBS recorder. So I will make it look more nice and fancy so it can give me the feel of the Linux, and basically I am on the Arch Linux. And more thing I will show you, like my btop, this is default, and fast fetch, this is also default. And another thing I can do, uh, fast fetch config and groups.json. See, this will display just like this, but I will currently completely change my config. So there are two ways to change my config. The way number one is to make whole config of my own, which will be the hardest and frustrating, and the number second is by using the GitHub repositories, but not using the full repository, like downloading the components from the different repositories, which will make my own custom config. So firstly I will check that my internet is connected, which is yes, it has connected. And now I will go to the Reddit, so I will find one config, like this is not, this one is nice, but I want more good than it, and not this one. Here I found this one config, but in this config I didn't find its dot file. I don't know why this guy didn't share it. And another I found that is this one, but I downloaded and checked its uh, dot files, and those are not working on my system. I don't know why. And the another thing that I can do is to go on the GitHub, so I can do hyperland dot files, and I will use a Google search operator, which is site and github.com. This will only show the results related to the GitHub site, and no other site results will be shown. So here press enter and all the GitHub URLs are given. So I have tried this Jaculate, but this is not that one nice. I should ml4w. I also try this one, but not, I want like this. I want another one. And for, so here I found this one repository of hyperland, and I will show you this one. This is looking nice, and the hyperland window decoration is also nice, and the waybar is also looking cool. And this is the Kava, and this is the kitty terminal, and this is the fast fetch, and this is the new web, looking pretty nice. So there are also more previews, nice, and this is the Yazi config, and this is also looking nice. So I can just clone this repository, and it should have the installation file, no worry. So I will just copy its link and go in the terminal, and I can do just git clone and paste the URL, and I will just like in the documents, and then I will name it as the spell dots. So here we can see that the dot files are cloned, so we can do cd and then the documents, and then the name of the directory is spell dots. Now we can do ls, and here are some files like preview, screenshots, and some wallpapers. So I can go in .config and do ls here, and there are configs of btop, catnip, I don't know what's it, and keva, hyperdots. And I will not change hyper and hyperdots fully. I will just take some of the files and paste in the hyper config of my own. So then kitty I will change it, and nvim I will also change it. Ranger of waybar I will change them also. Firstly I want to see what's the waybar in it. Nice. So now I can just remove sudo rmr config btop. So this remove the btop config, and if we will do btop, this is the default one. And now we can do cd btop and see what's inside it. Okay, nice. Now we can do ls, now sudo cpr btop and then the config. And now I will see that what's the btop looking like. Btop, it's looking little bit different, like the colorings of the btop you can see here, and little difference is there. It is Kava, and firstly I will remove the config of the config Kava, and now I can do sudo copy r Kava and then the config slash, and now let's see the Kava config. Yes, it's changed. And if I want to place something, okay, but the config is changed. I will show the Kava config at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And the next config is of the hyper. I will skip it for now, and hyper dots I will skip it also for now. And next is the kitty. So firstly I will do sudo rm r config kitty remove, and now I will do sudo copy r kitty config. Now I will open my kitty terminal. It's default. Wait, I should check it. So after grinding a long time, I changed my hyperland config. Some things I have kept the same, like the waybar, but the other things like the rofi, and I have changed some kitty config, and also I will show you the rofi config. Like this, it is looking cool. I can also change its theme, like nice, and I can also launch apps from here. Like I want to launch btop, it will launch. It's not launching that one, but okay, it's looking pretty much nice. And fast fetch config, it's I have kept it same, but if I want to change it, like fast fetch config, and then there are many configs of fast fetch, like I want to go and screen fetch, it's like this. And if I want to example this one, it is like this. On this one it's like this. Nice one. I want this one config of fast fetch, so I can just copy and like this, and then I will echo my shell, and I am using the zsh shell, so I can do sudo nano zshrc. It's the wrong name here, so I can now paste my fast fetch one here, and now our fast fetch launches every time I open my terminal. So here it shows all information like Tanishq, name, uptime, distro, Linux kernel, and all the things. These are tons of wallpaper, like these are in 100 and 200 in numbers. So if you want to download these wallpapers, so comment me and I will share you my this config and all the wallpapers I have downloaded. So I can also change my wallpapers by pressing Control Windows and W, so it will open a area where I can change my wallpaper, and I can change it to anyone, like wild. So here my wallpaper changed and with the cool animation, so I will keep it default. And another one like this one is also nice, but my favorite is this one. And another thing that I have changed is I have copied it from the Jaculate config of the GitHub. If I will press Ctrl Shift E, it's open a help menu, and another help menu you can open by using Windows plus H, and here it's open another help menu. And if I will press Ctrl Shift Windows Shift E, so here I have many of the options to change things like decorations, animations, keybinds, and the configs of another things that I have changed is the foot config. If I will open the foot terminal, it's opening this and giving the error. I will fix it later. And another terminal that I have configured is Alacrity. If I will Alacrity open it, So it's also using fish cell, but I have configured it nice so I can use it anytime. And I will also change my default shell to electricity because it's fast for me. So default. This is my default file of the default programs, and I will change it to electricity. And now every time my electricity terminal opens, and it's look nice and fast. And this is my Scala config, so you can see I have made a and here the Scala. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, so please make sure to like and subscribe my channel, and I will meet you next time.